Hi folks, welcome back to the Hoard. Beautiful day today, and just getting a little tiny bit of moon there. So folks, let me show you what I'm up to. I've been instead of buying stuff, bringing home new stuff, I've been trying to get what I own, what I already own, what's already in the way, running. Like we dragged that out of the shed and put tires on it and got it running. Got the pair of 250 SXs running. Got that thing running, but the gas tank needs some love and attention. Next up in the time to get it running is the ATC 70. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a cold start on it. This thing hasn't been started in years and years. I got the old starting fluid out here. Maybe we'll be lucky and it'll start without it. According to the markings, they scraped into the air filter. Choke is with the lever up and off is with the lever down. Nice of them to scrape that in there. And once again, you know, it's a cold start, right? So let's see what she does. This thing hasn't been run. I don't think I ever ran it at this house. And I've owned this house, oh God, 20 years now. Right? I bought it in the spring of 96, like this time in 96. Right? 06, 16. So this hasn't been started in 20 years. So that's a little while. Yeah, let's see what she does. Now, I rebuilt the carburetor, and the carburetor is quite nasty. I had a lot of trouble getting the wire through the two jets to clean them up, but I did, and once again, let's see what she does. Sounded pretty good. Let's give it a little gas. All right. So I have it, it's on choke already. Alright. Might have sounded good on the first pull, but it's not running, so let's give it a little, oops. I checked the spark and it seemed to have spark. As a matter of fact, it seemed to have a nice blue spark. So she should fire up. There we go. Actually, it sounds pretty good. I just as soon not race it too much, but not bad. Just you guys could see what I did with the plastic, right? I had to take this back off. This back normally comes around and dips in and comes back out. So I did have to take the back off. And I tried to leave as much as I can. Unfortunately, this was already snapped off. And you could see Chewy the pit bull did get to this. Looks like he ran over inflated tires or something here and kind of chewed the plastic up a little bit. The back tires could use a little more air, both of them, but not too bad. The front tires seem to be holding air. Let's see if we can't get it to run for a little longer. I probably could have planned better with that whole hose thing. I'd like to run it for a minute or two so I could see if it smokes. Let's see if it'll start up without fluid. She likes her starting fluid. I also have the side off, so this is off, so it might draw better. Oops. Just a hoot'll do ya, huh, Captain Jerk? Just a hoot'll do ya. Let's see how she does now. I also want to run the carb out of gas now. And you guys can see it's doing a good job dripping on the floor. Sounds like still sounds like it's running weak. I'm probably going to have to run some seafoam through the carb. Probably going to have to run some seafoam through the carb. But you guys can hear how quiet it is, no noise in the motor. He does the piece of the baffle, let me show you. It looks like typically there's a little cross across the pipe. That doesn't appear to be in there. I don't know, am I showing it to you? There you go. Right? It's actually just a nice, sweet, quiet motor. About the gas tanks, the red coat has shown up. I have the vinegar. According to the instructions, one is supposed to rinse the gas tank out with acetone after you're done. And I don't have any of that right now, so probably I'll buy some tomorrow. I don't know, could you guys could kind of see in there, right? This gas tanks, you know, to call it nasty would be somewhat of an understatement. I think you guys could see all that, right? It's pretty ugly. So, you know, you watch YouTubes on how people restore gas tanks. Some of them like to put nuts and bolts in them and muriatic acid and shake the hell out of them. They claim they could get a gas tank clean in 10 minutes. And I imagine you can. Some do the vinegar and let it sit for a few hours. Once again, nuts and bolts, shake the hell out of it. One guy took his gas tank and he bungeed it to the tire on his all-terrain vehicle and put a fan blowing air on the engine so the engine would be cool. Jacked the back of the all-terrain vehicle up, started it up, put it in second or third gear and brought it up to just above an idle and had it turning that way, once again with the cooling fan blowing on it so the engine wouldn't overheat. It wasn't racing or anything. It was, you know, maybe doing 1,000, 1,200 RPM, but the gas tank was whirling about pretty good. So that's how he cleaned it up. Yeah, there's a lot of different ways. People use different stuff. This gas tank, I showed it to you already, but he used cream for this. Cream has a tendency to dry a little more ceramic-y, right? You guys could see the white stuff in there. That's called cream. It doesn't look like he really put enough. It's not coated very well. You guys could see where it's kind of the rusty part of the tank is coming through. So different people use different things. Terry, WTBM123, he's used the stuff from Northern and he liked it. And he used something else that he also said he liked. He did a motorcycle gas tank, and he says it's been years, like 10 years or whatever, and it's still good. So, I guess people use this stuff and they're happy with it. So it's my turn now. I'm going to have to use the stuff and be happy with it. One last thing. This gas tank is actually in pretty nice shape. My battery light's blinking, so if it just shuts down, it's not because my wife shot me in the head or anything. I mean, it's got the dents on the side, but the bottom feels pretty sound, and it's, you know, really in halfway decent shape. So I'm going to try to keep this gas tank intact and alive, right? This is going to be, you know, an original running bike. It's going to have some patina, some nuts, some bruising, some, you know, battering. But generally speaking, particularly once the seat's on it, it really won't look that bad. So, right, it'll be a nice looking little bike. Anyway, folks, thanks for watching and commenting and subscribing. Remember to keep your feet down, keep your head up, and please get out there and enjoy all your days. Bye now, folks.